Hi everyone, CeeChronicles here. Thank you for joining me today. If it's your first time here, I do fragrance reviews mostly, and I have one review for you today. And I also do lifestyle and fashion videos. I throw them in between. So do check out some of the videos that I've posted in the past or my previous videos if you want to see more of the lifestyle or fashion videos. I'm here with a fragrance review video, so I hope if it sounds like something you're interested in and you're new here, please do not leave without joining the family. And to ensure you join the family, just click the subscribe button. And to my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you as always. I have a fragrance review video for you here, and I'm here to talk about YSL Libre. Okay, YSL Libre. It's spelled Libre, but it's Libre. Okay, and this is a 2019 composition. It came with this little cutie baby, so I just have to show you that. Look at that. Look at that. It came with a miniature, and that is obviously the mother. Okay, I've been using this for a while, and I thought, talk of swallowing one's words. Okay, I have been on a love-hate relationship with this fragrance until lately. Okay, I sprayed it and then I kind of figured out what was happening. I bought this fragrance in a massive haul, which I did here on YouTube, and I didn't give it the time of day. I just, sprayed it, and I thought, wow, it's too masculine for me, and that is the reason why I wasn't actually reviewing it. I've had this fragrance, I think, since 2019, around about the time it was composed, or if not early 2020, but I'm only bringing it to you now because I thought, no, this is so unfair. You're about to finish and I haven't even talked about you here on YouTube. So, okay, anyway, I'm going to spray it on a piece of paper because I'm already wearing a different fragrance of the day. So I'm going to spray this on a piece of paper and we're going to talk about the notes. Sorry. Okay, that's it. Okay. YSL Libre. The 2019 composition. Libre, for interest's sake, means free. Okay, so this is supposed to be a fun and free fragrance. In the top, it's got lavender as a note. It's got mandarin orange as well. It's got some blackcurrant. It's got petite green. Petite green is actually a note that comes across as greenish, woodsy, a bit orangey, so that you'll find or you'll get in the top. And then in the mid, it's got orange blossom and some jasmine. And in the base, it's got some Madagascar vanilla, musk, cedar, and some ambergris. So this is a white floral. This is a white floral kind of aromatic with a touch of citrus and a bit powdery kind of fragrance. Okay, the lavender here is quite prominent, if not very prominent. You carry it all the way through. Okay, the top, the mid, and almost to the base, where of course the fragrance then turns a bit powdery. So the lavender in here is not like the key player, but it does have a presence. The opening is very citrusy and not in a diluted way. It's like a thick citrus. It's also quite fruity, with a touch of sweetness, I guess, because of maybe the orange, the way the orange feels so thick. So it's got like a touch of sweetness, but this sweetness does not cross over to sticky sweet. It's just like a nice vanilla moderated kind of sweetness, which is good and mature. Then the jasmine then pops in the mid. And this is where I was actually having a problem with this fragrance, all this while. The popping in of the jasmine in the mid gives this fragrance like an edge. It kind of gives it like a U-turn from what you'd have experienced in the top. Okay, so in the top you're experiencing this lavender, this juicy citrusiness, and this kind of luxurious kind of whatever, and then the jasmine is thrown in there. And in the top again, let me mention that you are also experiencing this blackcurrant, which makes it really nice and fruity and juicy. So I guess the jasmine popping in the mid gives it like a turn, and then the fragrance then turns a bit stingy, like it kind of starts to pierce a bit, and it kind of feels like the notes clash at that point. It feels like there is a clash of notes because you feel the beauty of the blackcurrant mixed with the lavender, but then this jasmine kind of comes and overrules all this. And then this is the part where this fragrance turns a bit cologne-y, slightly masculine, and a bit soapy, something along those lines. It just makes a little turn in between there. And this is why I was feeling this masculinity, and I wasn't just bothering with it a lot. I was just dismissing it because of that. It does have like a touch of masculine in between, where this the black currant, what you'd have enjoyed in the top, kind of like gets sidelined. The lavender is still there, but it's now sidelined. And then it gets this like a cologne, like a masculine kind of feel to it. But all the while, it still maintains this classiness. So this twist in between, I feel actually prevents this fragrance from turning generic, which is what I'm now actually appreciating it for. What I hated it for in the beginning is what I'm appreciating it for. Because, as I've been wearing it, I just thought to myself, I dedicated some time to really enjoy this fragrance. And I felt, no, if this had become a black currant kind of lavender kind of thing situation and fruity and all, maybe it would have taken this generic kind of plasticky feel. But that what happens in the mid just stops it from that. And then it maintains this uniqueness to itself, which is what I feel most people who appreciated it from the onset were getting this. Unfortunately, I was slow to get this kind of, vibe. I feel that's what saves it from becoming generic. However, this fragrance for some people tends to turn sour. It does that for me at times with my skin. It depends on the weather. If I spray it in the heat, it does kind of turn a bit sour. So it becomes like a little bit soury, kind of too sharp fragrance. But it is an elegant, mature fragrance. It is like a mature fragrance. And mature, I mean, as in, say, 28, 30, 35. I see that, those kind of people enjoying that. I don't particularly see a young person like maybe let's say my daughter enjoying this. This, I think, would come across as a bit mature for them. But overall, it is a beautiful fragrance with a beast mode performance. You will be smelt. You will be felt. It's got the sillage. It's got all the things you're looking for in terms of lasting power. If you're looking for a beast, YSL nailed it here. They actually have an intense version, which I haven't sniffed, but I understand the intense version actually takes it on a different direction as well. So it's not exactly this exact, like an exact replica, just the exact fragrance, this one, just amplified. I hear a lot of reviews saying that one's it takes a little bit of a turn. So if you don't quite get this one, maybe the intense version is the way to go. I, however, have this one and I haven't smelled the intense version. I just appreciate the beast mode performance in this because this gives me an next day, feel. I can still smell it the next day if I spray this. This is obviously ideal for colder weather or, in the winter. Unless you don't mind a really strong fragrance in the heat, then this is it, because some people just, want or prefer their fragrances to just be amped up. So yes, I was talking about YSL Libre, which also means free. And I hope you enjoyed watching this review. It's a 2019 composition. I had to bring the baby along. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, guys. Seriously, please, if you haven't subscribed, do consider subscribing. Like, comment, and share, and turn on post notifications so that you are notified anytime I upload a video. I hope you stayed this far. I appreciate you as always. It's been your girl, C Chronicles, and remember, smelling good is a form of good manners. Cheers.